Imagine a creature older than the dinosaurs, now at the heart of a global industry worth over $500 million annually. Turtles, long revered in folklore, are quietly fueling high-tech farms from Southeast Asia to the American South. Welcome to AGRI 360X. I'm your AI narrator, and in the next few minutes, you'll learn how humble hatchlings become gourmet delicacies, prized shells, and ecological assets. We'll journey into temperature-controlled hatcheries, explore precision-fed ponds, witness robot-aided health checks, and step into cutting-edge processing plants. If you're fascinated by hidden food systems and futuristic agriculture, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Let's dive into the world of turtle farming. Globally, over 360 turtle species exist. Only a handful dominate commercial farming. The stars: Chinese soft-shell turtle, Pelodiscus sinensis, fast-growing, reaching 1.5 kilos in 8 months. China alone produces 380,000 tons annually, 80% of world-farmed turtle meat. Red-eared slider, Trachomys scripta elegans, popular in the U.S. South, reaching 1.2 kilos in 10 months, valued for both meat and pet trade. Herman's tortoise, Testudo hermanni, farmed in Europe for shell-backing leather and as high-end edible products, slower growth, 8 years to maturity, but premium prices. Diamondback terrapin, Malaclimus terrapin, coastal U.S. species historically over-harvested for soup, now raised in enclosed salt marsh ponds with controlled salinity. Selective breeding has produced lines with 25% faster growth rates and 30% greater disease resistance compared to wild stock. Hatcheries maintain specific pathogen-free SPF certifications to curb viral outbreaks, essential in a species vulnerable to herpes-like viruses. Understanding species biology is the first step toward profitable, sustainable turtle farming. Turtle farming begins long before the pond, in high-volume hatcheries. 1. Egg collection and sorting. Farmers gently excavate nest mounds, collect eggs chilled at 20 degrees C en route to labs, sorting by weight, 15-25 yuan per egg. 2. Incubation chambers. Eggs rest in vermiculite mixtures at 28.5 degrees, achieving a sex ratio favoring females in many species. Temperature shifts of just 2 degrees C can swing hatchling sex by 80%, a critical lever for meat production. 3. Hatching rates and throughput. A state-of-the-art facility handles 1 million eggs per year, with 85% hatch success. Infrared sensors monitor humidity, 75% RH, and CO2, optimizing for robust hatchlings. 4. Grading and quarantine. Within 24 hours of hatching, technicians grade turtles by carapace length, 20 to 25 mm. Grade A juveniles, 25 to 30 mm. Enter grow-out, while smaller ones feed secondary markets or ecological restoration projects. Advanced hatcheries use IoT sensors feeding real-time data to AI dashboards. Any drop in humidity or temperature triggers automated alarms, ensuring minimal hatch failure. This precision reduces mortality to 5% compared to 20% in traditional systems. Once graded, turtles move to grow-out farms. 2 major systems prevail: pond culture. Design: earthen ponds lined with sand-clay mix, sized 0.52 HA. Stocking density: soft-shell turtles at 1.5 turtles M2, sliders at 1 turtle M2. Water quality: temperature maintained 24-30 degrees C, pH 7.5-8.0, dissolved oxygen above 5 mg/L via paddle wheel aerators. Feed and growth: precision formulated pellet diets, 35% protein, achieve feed conversion ratios, FCR, of 1.81. Soft-shell turtles reach 1.5 kilos in 8 months, yielding 3 tons HA annually. 2 cycles. Indoor raceway systems. Design: long concrete troughs, 3 to 5 mirrors wide, 0.5 mm deep, with continuous water flow. Stocking density: up to 5 turtles, M2. Automation: water recirculation through sand and biofilters, UV sterilization, and robotic feeders dispensing 0.5 kilos pellets every 4 hours. Yield: raceway farms produce 6 tons HA per cycle, with FCR at 1.51 and 6-month grow-out periods. Across both systems, farmers perform monthly biometric checks, measuring carapace length and weight to track growth curves. Antibiotics have all but vanished, replaced by probiotics, Bacillus subtilis at 1 3, that reduce gut pathogens by 70%. Mortality rates drop below 8%, even under high-density conditions. Turtle health is both ethical and economic imperative. Key protocols include 1. Disease surveillance. Monthly PCR screening for ranavirus and herpes virus in blood samples. Rapid detection reduces outbreak-related losses by 60%. 2. Water quality monitoring. Automated sensors relay pH, ammonia, 0.5 mg L, nitrite, 0.3 mg L, and temperature data every 10 minutes. AI flags anomalies, triggering water exchange pumps within seconds. 3. Enrichment and welfare. Raceway systems feature floating logs and basking platforms, mimicking natural habitats. Enriched environments reduce stress indicators, corticosterone levels, by 35%, boosting immunity. 4. Transport and handling. Harvest turtles are fasted 48 hours pre-harvest to clear gut contents. Gentle netting and transport in paddock-style crates with padded foam layers cut injury rates by 80%. These practices meet or exceed EU and USDA welfare guidelines, enabling premium labeling like humanely raised and antibiotic-free, which fetch 15 to 20% higher market prices. Harvest is a coordinated race against time and temperature. 1. Harvest scheduling. Biometric data informs optimal harvest window. When 70 to 80% of turtles exceed target weight, 1.25 kilograms, this 48-hour window ensures uniform product. 2. Pond draining and collection. Ponds lowered to 30 centimeters, and net crews collect turtles into holding tanks equipped with chilled water, here 18 degrees Celsius. 3. Stunning and evisceration. Humane stunning via cold immersion, 10 degrees C, for 5 minutes, followed by manual evisceration. Gut and gallbladder removed, critical to avoid bitter-off flavors. 4. Shell processing. Carapaces steam cleaned at 100 degrees C to strip biofilm, then kiln-dried to produce leather-back materials. Turtle shell backdrops command $100 per kg in luxury accessory markets. 5. Meat processing. Meat cut into fillets, vacuum-sealed, and blast-frozen at 35 degrees in individual quick-freeze (IQF) tunnels. Final product ships at 18 degrees C, maintaining a 12-month frozen shelf life. A mid-size plant processes 30 tons per week, yielding 70% edible meat and 10% shell byproduct. Chitin extracted for biomaterials. Strict HACCP protocols, testing every 500 kilo batch for bacterial loads, 1105 CFUG, ensure food safety. Turtle meat offers a unique nutritional profile per 100 grams cooked. Calories, 85 kilocal. Protein, 20 grams, 40% DV. Fat, 1.2 gram, mostly unsaturated. Omega-3 fatty acids, 0.3 g. EPA plus DHA. Iron, 3.5 milligrams, 20% DV. Calcium, 120 milligrams, 10% DV. Low in fat and rich in lean protein, turtle appeals to fitness and low cholesterol markets. Chefs prize turtle fin consommés in high-end Chinese banquets. Menus in Shanghai and Hong Kong feature turtle dishes priced up to $80 per serving. In the American South, turtle stew remains a cultural staple, fetching $25 per bowl at heritage restaurants. Beyond meat, turtle shells are crafted into luxury goods, combs, earrings, watchbacks, trading at $200 $500 per item. Chitin from shells yields biomedical films for wound dressings, driving a niche biomaterial market valued at $50 million annually. Turtle farming is capital and labor-intensive but lucrative. Pond model, per hectare. O capital expenditure, $20,000. Pond construction, aerators. O operating costs. Feed, $5,000. Labor, $3,000. Energy and maintenance, $2,000. Per cycle. O yield, 3 tons meat, plus 300 kilo shells. O revenue, meat at 12,000 kilos, $36,000. Shells at 5,000 kilos, $1,500. O net profit, $25,500 per cycle, 2 cycles year. $51,000 annual profit. Hay. Raceway model, per hectare. O capex, $200,000. Tanks, filters, robotics. O opex. Feed, $8,000. Energy, $10,000. Labor, $5,000 per cycle. O yield, 6 tons meat, 600 kilo shells. O revenue, meat at $14 kilo eos $84,000. Shells at $5,000 kilo or $3,000. O net profit, $48,000 per cycle, $96,000 annual profit. But payback period on capex is 3 years. Global farm turtle meat production stands at 480,000 tons, 2023, valued at $5.8 billion. China leads with 380,000 tons, followed by Vietnam, 40,000 tons, the US, 30,000 tons, and Indonesia, 15,000 tons. Shell export markets, luxury goods and biomedical, add another $200 million in annual value. Turtles have crawled from ancient wetlands into a $500 million industry of meat, luxury shells, and biomedical materials. From precise hatcheries to automated raceways, the journey of each shell and fillet reflects centuries of human ingenuity and a pressing need for sustainable stewardship. Now it's your turn. If you could improve one aspect of the turtle value chain, better disease controls, habitat conservation, or consumer education, what bold step would you champion? Leave your idea in the comments below. Thanks for watching AGRI 360X. If this deep dive into turtle farming opened your eyes, smash that like, subscribe for more hidden agri stories, and hit the bell so you never miss an episode. We publish Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. See you next time and stay curious.